Welcome to Laguna Lachuá. This is one of the most beautiful and remote places that you can visit in Guatemala.
This national park is one of Guatemala's most spectacular and underrated natural destinations. The park is hidden deep within the tropical rainforest of Alta Vera Pass, and it has a beautiful turquoise lagoon with crystal clear waters. Buenos dias and welcome back to my channel. Today we are at a place called Laguna Lachuá. I am so excited to be here because it looks absolutely stunning. We have our guide named Abner with us. He's a local who lives in this area. We just parked our Jeep. We're gonna go to the entrance and start hiking to the Laguna. Let's go do this.
Hey guys, so we're here at the entrance. Let's pay a fee to get in. So I know it's one fee for foreigners to pay, another fee for locals to pay. Let's go in.
Del primer mirador hacia adelante son 1.8 kilómetros más. Allá está el área de baño, hay vestidores en la orilla de la laguna. Únicamente no se permite usar jabón ni shampoo dentro del agua para permitir que el agua esté lo más limpia posible.
Okay guys, so we just paid our entrance fee. So normally it's 30 quetzales for a local to pay to enter Laguna Lachuá. And it is 50 quetzales for a foreigner. And now we are walking on the path to get to the lake. Apparently it takes approximately 1 hour. It's very shaded. We're walking through the jungle. It's March 3rd. So the weather is actually not too hot yet. It's kind of cool out because there's a lot of clouds and not a lot of sun today. But I have heard that it can be very hot and humid to walk along this path to get there. But it is very beautiful here. Hopefully we'll see some wildlife.
Laguna Lachuá consta de 5 ríos.
Okay.
2 que lo alimentan y 3 donde desemboca la laguna en su alrededor.
Wow. Okay, gracias.
Y en toda la orilla es puro sedimento de conchas, peces antiguos. Entonces como conforman una playita de puro sedimento.
Oh, okay.
Todo el agua, todo eso son partículas de agua azufrada.
Part of what makes visiting Laguna Lachuá so memorable is walking along this trail where you can hear birds, insects, and sometimes howler monkeys. The park protects one of Guatemala's most important rainforests in the lowlands. There are hundreds of plant species here and animals such as jaguars, pumas, birds, reptiles, monkeys, and more.
So you guys, we just arrived to the first dock where we're supposed to have a nice viewpoint of the lake. And our guide that we hired here is Abner. He's a local here in the area, in the town where we're staying, which is close by to here. It's called Playa Grande Ixcán. And I'm sorry for my pronunciation. It's something I'm working on here in Guatemala as I'm learning the language, and then some words aren't even traditional Spanish words. So I'm learning, but we are here. This looks amazing. And if you ever want to come here, you can hire Abner. He's a great guide, and he's traveled all over Guatemala. Bienvenido. Okay guys, we are here to the very first dock and viewpoint. The dock is built up very nice. It's very comfortable to walk here through the jungle. It feels very safe, and especially because we have our guide. But yeah, everything's very nice so far. The park is very beautiful and very clean. It just took us 35 minutes to walk here. We have about another 30 minutes to go to the next dock.
As we were approaching the lake, Abner explained to me that although it's safe to swim in the lake, it's not possible to drink the water. This is because the water has sulfur concentration and visitors must bring their own drinking water. The locals bring water to the campsite in the park because it's also not safe to use for cooking. This national park is isolated and receives just over 20,000 visitors per year. During our day trip, we saw only a few people walking on the trail and no one at the campsite. Because of the isolation at the park and relatively low number of visitors, we felt as if we were on a National Geographic expedition. When we arrived, we were greeted with a picture-perfect sight. I could not believe how calm and clear the water was, and I loved this dock, which made for the perfect setting for beautiful photos and videos. After hiking through the rainforest, I was ready to jump in and go for a swim.
Hey guys, we arrived here to the Laguna. It is so stunning and so beautiful. It's just us. There is no one else here. And we are enjoying the sunshine. There's a few areas where you can just hang out and enjoy the beautiful scenery. I'm about to go swimming. There's these beautiful stones in the water. It took us just over an hour, as our guide told us that it would take to walk here. And it's absolutely worth it. We're here on a Wednesday, so it's nice and quiet. There's a campsite just here near the docks, and we are going to show you that area as well, because you can actually go camping or stay in a cabin here and enjoy the sunrise or the sunset. This place is just a paradise. I can't get over this.
This lake is home to approximately 35 species of fish, and even if you don't go swimming, you can see the fish from the dock because the water is so clear.
So we are just enjoying this incredibly beautiful day. The sun started to come out. The views are so amazing from this dock. I wanted to take a moment to explain to you guys and give you some information about how to plan your trip to this part of Guatemala and to share some expectations. So this is one of the less touristy places to visit in Guatemala. Of course, most foreign tourists, they go to in places like Antigua, to Lake Atitlan, to Xela, to Volcano Acatenango, or to El Paredon. There's so many different places that gringos and foreigners love to go to here in Guatemala, and for good reason. A lot of people don't come to this part of Guatemala because it is difficult to get here. So my husband, he's the one who drove us here, and he's Guatemalan, so he feels very comfortable driving around Guatemala. We live in Guatemala City, and we enjoy taking road trips all over this incredibly beautiful country. Right now, we are on an 8-day road trip. We went to visit a few different places in Alta Vera Pass before we came here. We went to Semuc Champe. We stayed there for 2 nights in the town of Lanquin, just near Semuc Champe. It's in the same department here as Alta Vera Pass. We also went to a place called Grutas del Rey Marcos. It was absolutely amazing. It was a cave with some water inside of it. So there's several different places you can go to on a road trip in this part of Guatemala. It took us 5 hours to drive yesterday from Semuc Champe all the way to Playa Grande Ixcán. That is the town where we are staying, which is close by near to this laguna. It takes approximately 30 minutes to get to the laguna from the town. We're staying at a pretty comfortable hotel in the town in Playa Grande. It's called Fonda Rio Negro Hotel, and there's a restaurant. They opened up really early so we could get up and enjoy the day here. It's actually pretty easy to drive and to get here, but if you're nervous about driving, there are options to take a bus to get here and also to get to the town of Playa Grande. You can book a tour guide. I will recommend our guide and several different transportation options in the information section of this video. I have a website. It's www.kerryinguatemala.com with information about traveling to Guatemala and different destinations. You can check that out. And I will be publishing content about how to plan a trip to this part of Guatemala. I have the information about how to reserve a cabin or how to reserve a spot to pitch your tent if you want to come here and stay here. There are no restaurants. It's very rustic. There's no one selling any water, no snacks. You have to bring all of that with you if you want to come spend the night or spend the day here. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments and I'll be sure to respond and help you out. I also offer travel consultations. You can find the link for that on my website.
I need to mention that the stunning color of this lake is the result of geology, minerals, and sunlight working together. This is a limestone lake with thousands of years of limestone filtration that has filled the water with minerals. This scatters the sunlight, which creates one of Guatemala's clearest and most vibrant lakes. Despite the fact that there is sulfur concentration in the water, there is a thriving ecosystem here as the fish and wildlife have evolved with the mineral-rich water. It really is one of the most beautiful places where anyone can swim in Guatemala.
All right, guys, so we are starving and it's time to leave. I'm so sad because look at this weather. I wish we could stay and enjoy the weather longer, but we will come back. And right now, let's go walk over and show you guys the campsite. So it looks like there are changing rooms here. That's the entrance to the laguna. And they have this sign here explaining everything that you're not allowed to take inside with you. They're pretty strict here. And this is the campsite. And we're gonna go check out one of the cabins right now. That's the kitchen here. So we're gonna stay here next time and enjoy the sunrise and the sunset. Looks very comfortable. They give you sheets. There's a bed with a pillow. There's bathrooms just over here near the cabins, and I guess they're shared bathrooms. But really for one night, like, this is very comfortable. And if you're a person who enjoys nature, maybe you could stay here longer.
Thanks so much for watching. If you want to see more videos like this from all over Guatemala, then don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you have any questions about traveling to Guatemala, then let me know in the comments below. Adios, and I'll see you in the next video.